So the answer is Raver. Raver is community crowdsourced events. And we plan to do that through a democratic up-down voting structure, which allows users to live as locals and really experience the texture of a region. So this is what the current site looks like. As you can see, you can easily search, find, or join events as you see fit. So let's take a look at the top. The reason the event Kayak Under Bushmill Park in Hartford is at the top is because it's been voted up by the most users in the community. So that's a pretty interesting event. I certainly didn't know that there was a river that went under the entire city of Hartford before that people kayaked down it, and I'm sure most of you didn't either. And that's simply because you're not locals of that region. Or, even if you were local, there's a chance that you wouldn't know something that obscure but that cool. That's something that a lot of people would like to do. So this is where we're headed. As you can see, it's a beautiful, easy to understand interface. And basically, it's comprised of events, ideas, and sponsored content, which are clearly differentiable by color. And we have this nifty little budget feature at the top. So say you're going to New York and you have $50 in your pocket. You can easily go through and see these are the things to do within that budget range. It just works. So how are we going to get there? Well, we plan to completely change the advertising paradigm. And we're going to do this by introducing the future tense. So how are we going to do that? By promoted content. We're going to have our vendors pay for customers, not eyeballs. Vendors are sick of having to pay for ads, and users are sick of having to see ads that aren't really relevant to what they're searching for. So we're going to do this by having two markets that coexist in the same page. So basically, you'll have user-generated free content, which are ideas or events, and then you'll have promoted content, which are paid for by vendors or users. If you want to host a party and have 200 people come, you can pay to get your event featured. And they're all going to exist in the same stream of events, but they're going to be differentiated by color. So you can easily see which is sponsored and which are not. Well, that's not all we can rely on for revenue, because you need lots and lots of users for that sort of model to work. So how are we going to start? We're going to start with app revenue. The site will be entirely free. If you're on a web browser on your computer, the website is free. You can explore it, figure out if you like it, all those great things. But the mobile app will cost 99 cents. And this is a really effective model. You can see it in an app called Pulse, which is a newsreader. It started out 99 cents, got up to 200,000 users, made it free within 5 months. They have 4 million users. So going from paid to free just explodes the user base. And this also works because 99-cent apps are actually the most frequently downloaded in the app market, including free ones. So this is the biggest market to tap into. So how are we different? There are basically two ways to look at the event space, and that's where is the content coming from and how engaging is it? So most of our competitors are these giant event aggregators that send bots crawling to the internet to take these events that are either so big that everyone knows about them or so repetitive that nobody cares about them. So we want to hit that untapped market that are the lesser known and cooler things that you wouldn't be able to find out about otherwise. So marketing. We surveyed over 100 people, 50 in person and 50 some odd online. And 91% of them were very interested and excited to use this. And we also contacted vendors, namely Randy's Worcester Street Pizza Shop, who were very interested in working with us and excited to promote their content in a totally new and revolutionary way. And our target audience is 16 to 34, which is roughly a third of the United States, which is a pretty big market. So how are we going to do the rollout? It all starts here, obviously, and then where do we go from there? Yukon is the place we know best, so we're going to market to Yukon students. We already have these tribal leaders, people that are passionate and really care about this. So we use their social networks and our social networks to promote the content, and then we'll move into other universities, from there seek investors, and then ultimately a public launch. So this is Raver. It goes beyond expanding your horizons. It breaks down the barriers that limit our community